Attracting money, we all wish we were as good as these guys. Listen and learn, people. We are joined by Antonio Gambardella from Fongit. Antonio, thank you very much for coming in. It's a pleasure to have you in our studios.
Thank you very much for having me here.
What does the process look like when you have an entrepreneur come to you and your foundation? What can they expect from you, and what do you kind of expect from them?
Naturally, the project evolves, the startup evolves, and the company needs to raise money. And again, by having all the structure in place, it's much easier to raise money. An investor arriving and seeing a project, especially if he wants to put several millions, I'm talking more about a round, so after the seed part, they don't want to see anymore the genius in the corner doing his job. They want to see a real company around. And this structure that we build in terms of governance, admin, is essential component. Just to give you a figure, the companies at Fongit were able to raise in the last 5 years or so, more than 300 million of private money getting involved into their businesses. And the fourth and last element of our activity is related to a seed financing that we as foundation can provide to the entrepreneurs. We really enter very, very much early on into the capital of the company. So we buy shares at the price that the entrepreneurs give us. And by doing that, we really enter very, very early on, and we stay there. We don't have any objective in terms of return on the investment. We just keep the entrepreneur with the time for him to develop the project and the product, and then we are aligned with the interest. We say that we enter at the very early on stage, normally we call this friends and family phase. Actually, in the United States, you mentioned the 3F, friends, family, and fool. We say that in Geneva, we have, in fact, the 4F, friends, family, and fool, and Fongit, entering all at the same time. And we are there supporting entrepreneurs. Today, I say that we support more or less 60 startups, 80 projects overall, and we had also 10 exits during the last 10 years. So companies have been acquired. When there is an exit, there is the money that comes back into the foundation, and we reinvest the money for other startups, other projects. So the idea is that the entrepreneurs of today are going to support entrepreneurs of tomorrow. There's this circularity of our activity.